Welcome to all. I am Karthika, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics. Today topic is Architecture of Microprocessor 8085. First, we need discuss about the complete architecture of 8085. The architecture is divided in different groups as follows. First one is arithmetic and logic group, register group, interrupt control group, serial input-output control group, instruction register, decoder, timing and control group. First one is arithmetic and logic group. It contains ALU, accumulator, temporary register, flag register, first one is ALU. ALU explained as arithmetic and logic unit. Arithmetic and logical unit performs arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, etc. Logical operations like ANDing, ORing, XORing. ALU will perform the operation on data provided by accumulator and temporary register and output result on internal data bus. Next one is accumulator. Accumulator is 8-bit general purpose register that is also called data storage connected to internal data bus and ALU, used in most of the arithmetic and logic units. After performing operation by ALU, result is stored in accumulator. Next one is temporary register. In microprocessor 8085, temporary data register W and Z register are temporary registers. These are not available for user, but 8085 uses them internally to hold data temporary during execution of some instruction. Next one is flag register. Or program status word. Flag register group of flip-flop used to give status of different operation result. 8-bit register contains 5 flags, each of 1 bit. (8085) flag register. S sign flag is negative, S equal to 1, and sign flag is positive, S equal to 0. Z the result is 0. This flag is set, otherwise reset. AC if carry from nipple, this flag is set, otherwise reset. P the result of operation contains even number of ones, flag is set. Carry if instruction result is carry or borrow, flag is set. Next one is register group. Temporary register W and Z, general purpose register BCDEHL, special purpose register, program counter, stack pointer, incrementer, decrementer, latch, address buffer, address and data buffer. Next one is temporary register W and Z. W and Z are temporary registers. These are not available for user. They are used by microprocessor for internal operations like store operand, immediate operand or address of memory. Next one is general purpose register. It consists of 6 registers of 8 bits each, named as BC, DE and HL. This can be used to store data. This can be used to form register pair to store 16-bit data. BC, DE, HL are register pairs. HL register pair can be used as a data pointer or memory pointer. Next one is stack pointer, program counter, increment, decrement ledger, address buffer, address data buffer. First one is special purpose registers. It consists of 3 16-bit registers, program counter, stack pointer, incremented decremented latch. First one is program counter which contains the address of instruction to be executed just next. Another one stack pointer, it is used to define starting address. Stack is reverse portion of memory. Next one is incremental decremental latch. It is used to increment or decrement the content of BC and SP register. First one is address buffer. 8-bit unidirectional buffer for A8 to A15 address lines used to output higher order on A8 to A15 address data buffer. Eight-bit bidirectional buffer for address bus. These lines are multiplexed on A-D0 to A-D7. In first part used output power order address, and in later part it is used to input or output data. Next one is interrupt control group. Accepts different request inputs. Trap, RST 7.5, RST 6.5, RST 5.5, INTR, this shows the interrupt control group. Interpret control. This block accepts different request inputs such as trap RST 7.5, RST 6.5, RST 5.5 and INTR. When a valid interpret request is present, it informs control logic to take action in response to each signal. Next one is serial input output control group. It contains serial input data bit SID, serial output data bit SOD. This shows the serial input output control. Serial input output control. The 8085 implements serial data transfer by using SID and SOD signals. Data on these lines is accepted or transferred under software control by serial input output control block by using special instructions RIM and SIM. Next one is timing and control unit. Control section. It performs data transfer and decision making operations. It consists of instruction register, instruction decoder, timing and control unit. First one is instruction register. It is used to hold the code of the current instruction. During instruction fetch cycle operation, microprocessor fetches operation code into an instruction register. Next one is instruction decoder. It decodes contents of instruction register. It then sends a decoded information to timing and control circuit. Next one is timing and control unit. It is a synchronous sequential logic circuit. It controls all internal and external modules. It operates with reference to clock signal. It may be hardware controlled or microprogram controlled. It performs all internal and external micro operations. It performs all internal and external micro operations. This diagram again shows the complete architecture of microprocessor. Now advantages of microprocessor: low cost, small size, low power consumption, high versatility and high reliability. Thank you.